Hi, my name is Susanna. I'm a student from the University of Kentucky pursuing my doctorate in physical therapy. If you're watching this video today, you may be considering or in the process of recovering from substance use disorders or addictive behaviors, or you may just be someone who's trying to help someone who is. As a note, if you would like to learn more about the stages of change, check out Module 4 on the stages of change located on this website. If you want to learn about a service that can help you find treatment centers in your area and specific to your needs, check out Module 6, a module explaining how to navigate the Find Help Now website. To learn more about the role that physical therapy can play in recovery from substance use disorders, check out Module 15 about physical therapy's role in recovery from substance use disorders. Today I'm going to talk to you about how counseling and peer support groups can help those in recovery achieve their goals and build supportive relationships. A wise king in a great book of antiquity was credited to have said that someone alone is vulnerable and easily broken, but somebody who has someone to stand with them can withstand forces and defend themselves. It is a part of our human nature to need and seek relationships with others. We are stronger when we stand together. What is addiction? Addiction is a compulsive need for and use of a habit-forming substance. There are a variety of substances and activities that can lead to addiction, such as alcohol, illicit or prescription drugs, tobacco products, gambling, and overeating, just to name a few. Anything that can lead to a pleasant or pleasurable experience runs the risk of shifting from a healthy and rewarding experience to a disabling and imprisoning addiction. Substances and alcohol and drugs can easily be addictive. This may be the reason why so many people have substance use disorders related to these categories. Addiction is never planned. No one wants to be addicted, and some will decide that addiction does not get to decide their future. These people are on a journey called recovery. Recovery involves turning away from the source of their addiction and cutting a new path for their life. Unfortunately, recovery is not easy. When the brain becomes addicted, it changes and only functions normally as long as the addictive substance or experience is present. The changes in the brain are reversible, but can be a slow process. Just like a hiking path worn down every day by hikers, the pathways in the brain are very familiar and worn. It takes time for effects of the hikers to go away, time for grass and trees to start growing, time for the path to begin to be hidden from sight. It also requires that no hikers use the path while it's trying to heal. Similarly, it takes time for the brain to heal from pathways of addiction. When someone in recovery makes a mistake and travels down the wrong path again, it is called a relapse. Relapse is very common. For example, even when a person enters a short-term inpatient treatment for an opioid addiction, 65% of cases, over half, relapse to opioid use within 5 weeks of discharge. 40 to 60% of those recovering from substance use disorders relapse at least once, while many people relapse multiple times. Participation in professional counseling may help to allow the brain and the body to heal from addiction. Counselors are professionally trained to support those dealing with addiction, as well as treat other underlying psychological conditions. Sometimes people with pain come to physical therapy to help gain bodily healing. However, some have events in their lives that have injured them mentally and emotionally. If you are someone who thinks there may be a past event or series of events that is contributing to your pain, take this opportunity to talk to your PT or your doctor about a referral to counseling services. Counseling aims to help the body and mind heal. Counseling may require a referral from your primary care physician or may be something you can seek out on your own. Many recovery and rehab treatment centers also have counseling available or can help you get connected. Another great way to find support during recovery is by joining a support group. There are several groups out there. Most are free and open to those in recovery. Some groups are meant to support people dealing with specific addictions, such as Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous. There are some groups that are faith-based, such as Celebrate Recovery. No matter who you are or what you are recovering from, there is likely a group for you. In most towns, there are meetings throughout the week, especially if you are able to drive short distances to surrounding towns. In large cities, you're likely to find a variety of groups meeting locally multiple times during the week. Peer support groups do not replace the need for professional support, but is a helpful addition that benefits those in substance use disorder recovery. Peer support groups have been shown to be beneficial to those in recovery, and personal testimony often reveals the importance of having support from those who know what you're going through. Support groups allow you to hear the stories of others in recovery. Support groups are rooted in confidentiality, meaning that what happens in group stays in group. Participation in a peer support community focused on self-determination is beneficial to those in recovery from addiction. So, how do you get connected to counseling or peer support groups in your area? Talk to any medical professional to see what resources they recommend. Search online for groups meeting in your town, and use the resources provided at the end of this presentation. Whether you choose to pursue counseling or a peer support group, be open to new experiences, new relationships, and new beginnings.